Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good weekend, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Have I mentioned that my forge is right next door to one of the worst pubs in all of Kuttenberg?
God grant you luck, good sir. The innkeeper Mole sends me. He says you should stop by. He's got something for you.
Looks like you're waiting here for me. What do you want?
The innkeeper Mole sends me. He says you should stop by. Says it's important.
He's right next door, tell the lazy fuck to come and see me.
Why doesn't he come himself if it's that important?
I don't know. Maybe he's got too much work at the hole. Or maybe he wants to show you something. Or someone.
Is that all you were meant to tell me?
Yeah, that's all, but... Look, Mole is a good man at heart. It pays off to stay on good terms with him.
Got it. When I've got time, I'll stop by and see him.
Wonder what that's all about. The hole, short for hole in the wall, that's it. It's right next door. It's the home to all of Kuttenberg's thieves, robbers, ne'er-do-wells and communists. I have conducted quite a bit of business there in the past. However, Innkeeper Mole can bloody well take his turn. I have important business to take care of for the Blacksmith's Guild. At least, I assume it's important. I don't actually know what it is, just one of the other guild masters needs my help with something. Here we go. Swordsmith shop. They probably need somebody stabbing. It's Master Eichner again.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
What do you need, Master? Surely there hasn't been another robbery.
Ja, das stimmt. May the devil take these bastards.
What did they steal from us?
Yesterday they ambushed the guild's messenger, who was just carrying documents to Kuttenberg. Hard to say whether it was a coincidence or someone deliberately trying to harm us. In any case, I have found out where to look for that thieving rabble. The main thing now is to recover our lost letters. It is necessary to explore the remote valley southwest of burnt-out Mazolas.
This could be as dangerous as hell.
Ja, natürlich. But I would not be calling on you over just a few silly bolts of cloth or sacks or charcoal. But if you do not feel up to it, I will send my guards there. I do not want you taking unnecessary risks.
Nah, it's fine, I'll do it.
Well, it's a risk, all right. But I'll come up with something to gain an edge over those scoundrels.
Sehr gut. But take care and use your head, mein Freund.
By the way, in case anybody was curious, because I have to admit I was, at why there are so many Germans running around the Czech Republic, well, it's not the Czech Republic, but Bohemia, the Czech lands, just running around, setting up shop and speaking German as if they owned the place. This is actually correct. This is the way things were at this time period, in this part of Europe. Huge German influence. In trade, economics, finance, you name it. In fact, Kuttenberg is the German name for this city. The city still exists, but now it uses the Czech name Kutna-Hora. But the German influence in Eastern Europe during this time period was huge. Kind of like in the same way that in Western Europe, if you wanted to show how fancy you were, you'd speak French. In Eastern Europe, they spoke German. German craftsmanship, this is why there were so many Germans in the various different trade guilds. But German culture, it was a huge influence. Oh, hello, it's Knuckles. You'd think somebody would have buried him. I can't remember the exact circumstances. I just know that Knuckles managed to get himself into trouble with, I don't want to say my employers, but people that I was working for here in the hole in the wall. And it didn't end well. I didn't stab him. I can't remember who did, but it wasn't me. Oh, there's the innkeeper. Do you know Knuckles is lying dead in your yard?
They say you wanted to talk to me about something.
Yeah, I did, Blacksmith. And about that new smithy of yours. How's it going?
I'm trying, but it's tough. Why'd you ask?
Look, you're not entirely new here. You know Chenyek and the rat, so you already know how things work, right?
What do you mean by that?
Simply, you know this quarter doesn't exactly have the best reputation. and I wouldn't want any misunderstandings.
Stop beating around the bush. What misunderstandings?
No offence, mate, but you've got coin, and you're mingling with the bigwigs from the upper town, while the locals here live hand to mouth, and the last thing they need is the councillors poking their noses in.
You're telling me this shithole's worried about its reputation?
What? Am I bothering someone here? I've helped the Brotherhood, haven't I?
Easy. You're not bothering anyone. You're a good man, but you need to ease off a bit.
So, what are you suggesting?
I wanted to introduce you to an important person.
Who's it about?
A benefactor, a patron. Maybe a bit of an odd fellow, but otherwise a smart, devout man. If you want to be on good terms with the locals, you should go and see him.
Does this benefactor have a name?
He's got a name like everyone else, but that's not important. Around here, they call him the Ragman. The locals like him. He's helped a lot of them already.
What kind of nickname is that? Is he some kind of beggar?
Oh, no. That's just what they call him because he gives food to the poor in exchange for their old ragged clothes. And he looks after them in other ways, too.
Where can I find this benefactor? Does he come here?
No. But I'll let him know, and he'll be waiting for you this evening at the Iron Eagle.
How will I recognise him?
He'll be sitting at the corner table wearing a fine blue hat. You won't mistake him.
All right, I'll think it over. But now I'll go.
By all means, do as you think best. Farewell.
I have to admit, I was wondering if setting up a forge in what's basically the thieves' quarter of Kuttenberg wasn't going to come back and bite me in the ass one day, and well, I guess this is it. So, I have 2 items on my agenda. Oh, actually, now that I come to think of it, I have 3. First, recover these documents for the Blacksmith Guild, for Master Eichner. Second, I'll speak to this Ragman fella at the Iron Eagle. And third, the Kuttenberg Herald, Friedrich Kummel. We need some help with the tournament, apparently. I've had dealings with him before. He's basically fair and honest. The whole sword-fighting brotherhood thing with Master Menhard of Frankfurt. He was the guy who was mediating the whole tournament. So he's probably going to be the easiest thing to deal with right away, since I don't have to wait until this evening, and I don't have to leave Kuttenberg to deal with him. Oh, that's him. That's him right there in the middle of the street. Well, that was a spot of luck.
Word reached me that you were in my smithy.
Master Henry, glad to see you.
What can I do for you?
Well, as you know, I regularly organize one of the most prestigious events in Kuttenberg, the Kuttenberg Tournament.
I know.
So I thought we could join forces. You are an up-and-coming young blacksmith, and teaming up your smithy with the tournament... what do you say? It's a matter of prestige. It would surely bring you some customers. If you contributed to the tournament, I would be glad to mention everywhere that the Blacksmith's Guild appreciates our fighters and supports them.
You know what? That actually seems like a really good deal for everybody concerned. And I can afford to be generous.
Here you are.
That is a pile of coin.
I like to share when I have the means.
Thank you, friend. I feel this could be the start of a fine collaboration.
Well, we'll see.
Listen, how are you with weapons? Can you handle yourself a bit?
You could say that, yeah.
Too bad. I'd say I can hold my own.
Excellent. Now listen, I will give you a piece of business advice. Have yourself a Waffenrock made with your blacksmith's mark and come to the tournament. A craftsman who showcases his work in action will never lack for customers. And if you happen to win, you will make a name for yourself in the town.
Who could make such a Waffenrock for me?
Stop by Taylor Tuchmacher. He's got a shop in the town hall quarter. And if you tell him I sent you, he will give you an even better price.
Thank you. I'll think it over.
Go with God. And thanks again for your help.
Okay, so a couple of things. First, our friend Friedrich here has a very, very short memory because I actually won the first Kuttenberg sword fighting tournament. And second, I don't know if you noticed, but during that conversation, that donation to the tournament actually pushed me over the threshold of acquiring enough blacksmithing prestige that the bailiff will now talk to me about repairing the town clock. So I've got no shortage of things to do. What are we going to do first? Go and have a Waffenrock made. Yeah, sure. We'll do that now. I'll do all the things that I need to get done. Here he is. During business hours, while the shops are open. So, get a Waffenrock made. Again, a German word. Bloody Germans, they're everywhere.
Around. Greetings. What do you need?
Friedrich Kummel sent me. He said you could make me a Waffenrock with my forager's emblem. I'd like to wear it in the Kuttenberg tournament.
No trouble at all. I can have it ready for you in no time.
300? Bargain.
Here you are.
And it only takes him an hour to knock the whole thing up.
Here you are. I'm sure you will be satisfied.
Thanks.
Right. One Waffenrock. I always want to call it a Waffenfrock. But anyway, let's see how it looks. So here's my fighting gear. And I'm wearing the Warhorse Developer Studio Waffenrock. So, where is... There we go. Waffenrock of Henry's Forge. I prefer the Warhorse one. But that's the one that I do need to be wearing if I'm going to take part in this tournament. And I am going to be taking part in the tournament. I easily won the first one, and I can do it again. For now, however, I ranked up my prestige, and this gives me the opportunity to spend thousands more groschen on the forge. New wall paintings. Looking at the ones that I haven't actually unlocked yet, and some of them are really, really nice. Yeah, we'll go for the Saxon wall painting. These are just purely cosmetic, of course. Once you've got the roof fixed, the house itself, there's very little that you can actually do that makes any real practical difference. So that seems to be it for the house. Let's have a look at my chambers. Yep. I don't know. Oh, I can replace the ladder with a bookcase. Do these actually do anything? They don't actually do anything. They're purely cosmetic. Okay. A lot of these, hang on a minute. Bookcase green, bookcase light, doesn't seem to make much difference. A lot of these chamber upgrades do actually have a usable benefit, but not the bookcase. I can replace the table. Training with skill teachers grants you 20% more experience. That's pretty nice. That's the bachelor's table. I need to upgrade to rank 15 to get an archer's table. Anything else here in the chambers? I'm looking forward to... I can actually do something with a stove at the back. Alright. That's 10% the sleep quality in your room and a 10% bonus to blacksmith prestige gain. Awesome. Let's get the walls painted as well. I'm actually kind of curious because there's a whole bunch of stuff in the yard that needs upgrading. And I've done a fair amount. I've probably done the most important stuff, getting the armourer's shop and the foundry, although I don't have anybody to work the foundry yet. But what else? Anything like the back of the yard over there? Oh, here we go. Stables with a cowshed or a pigsty. Oh, this is going to be huge. Also, extremely expensive. Well, let's go and take a look. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Most of the stuff in the garden has a practical purpose, like the chicken coop, the armourer's shop, the foundry, the drying rack, the alchemy lab. Does the stable have a practical purpose? Oh, there was something there. Oh, I can sit on the bench. Great. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's another stash for all of my... some horseshoes, some blacksmithing stuff and utility stuff. Okay, so there's that. Oh, what's this? Clean your horse and dog. Well, bugger me. I'm not sure exactly what this does.
Well, now, just look. Which of us two is the filthy one here, eh?
But it's got to be beneficial. What's this back here? Storage? Ah. Okay, so there's a drying rack here as well for drying food items. I mean, I've already got one, but now I have another. I've got a herb garden here as well. When did that happen? Was this part of fixing up the stables? Or have I always had a herb garden and just not noticed? I have to admit, this forge is really coming along. I'm not sure that there's much left to upgrade. And this is at prestige level 13. Oh yeah, the Saxon wall painting as well. Although I believe that's mostly just going to be, visible from the front. Right, so, well, I've got a bunch of stuff to take care of. Oh wait, there were changes in the chamber as well, weren't there? We actually have a stove. We replaced the ladder with a bookshelf. Yep. Oh, and the walls are painted. Oh. I must admit, I mean, can you remember what this shithole looked like when I first moved in? Oh my, there's actual books on the bookshelf. Stuff that I can actually read. There are skill and lore books here that will improve your crafting and scholarship skills. 100% free. And then, of course, you can always sell them. Books are extremely valuable. Alright, so this is all really good stuff. I do, of course, still have a number of different things to take care of today. I'm going to start with recovering these guild documents for Master Eichner. Hopefully I can get this done. Oh, looks like there's a camp up ahead. I see a tent. Hopefully I can get this done and still have time to meet the Ragman for Master Mole at the Iron Eagle pub. Oh wait, this isn't... I'm not even in the search area. So what's this camp? Is that a bandit? Who is that? Generally, you meet people who have camps in the woods. They're either bandits or poachers. Although, let's not shoot until I've confirmed who that is. Don't want to get myself in the shit. Yeah, it's a... Oh, and I did it again. Yeah, they're bandits.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Attack! Everyone get over here!
Alright, confirmed. He's not alone. Hopefully, I drew him far enough away. Yeah, I'm out of combat, but nobody else heard his alarm. Definitely bandits. Strange, because I can't remember the name of the perk, but there is a perk that you can get that will automatically populate the map with all kinds of points of interest, including bandit camps, but this isn't on the map. And yet they're clearly bandits. And they're also not the bandits I'm looking for. This is miles away from the search area. Just got lucky, I guess.
That weapon won't help you, bastard!
I think one more arrow ought to put this guy down. Okay, maybe another one. Maybe actually hit him with it this time. There we go. And there's another. Oh, this one's going to be a bit more problematic. He's got a shield. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the longsword out.
Fuck that!
Come on then. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. I think this is the last one, actually.
Take that! You won't get me!
I mostly think that because right now nobody is stabbing me in the back.
I'm hit! Show your stuff!
Because I managed to let this guy turn me around.
Mercy!
Yeah, no, sorry. No takey backsies. Right, so what the hell's the deal with this place? It's just a random bandit camp. Well, let's not argue and squabble over who stabbed who. Let's just loot everything and see what goodies they have. It's a pretty nice tent over there, by the way, for a random bandit camp. I have my arrows back. I mean, I'll take the cash. Mostly because it doesn't add weight. Right, let's investigate that. Well, actually, let's be careful here. I don't necessarily know that there isn't another bandit or two in the camp. But I mean, that's an expensive looking tent. What the hell's going on here? What is this place? Have I just stumbled across a quest objective without actually having the quest for it? Which is a thing. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, there's at least another two of them.
Keep quiet. You've got to be kidding.
This could very well be some kind of quest objective camp. I just don't have the quest for it. Because that'll happen in this game. You can't just wander across things that... I mean, they're there in the game, whether you're taking part in the quest that they're tied to. Whoa! That just...
Take that.
I'm fighting without my visor down again, aren't I? I just got maced in the face. That took off... Yep, fuck this shit. One hit, half of my health gone. One more hit, and I'm bleeding to death. I'm getting the hell out of here. Need to get out of combat, and then I can actually tend my wounds. And that, kids, was because I am fully armed and armoured, but I insist on going into combat and not putting my visor down. And then I get smacked in the face, and I wonder where all my health's gone. Bandages. Please tell me I do actually... Oh shit, where are my bandages? Oh, there they are. Yeah, smacked in the head. Alright. And let's get some marigold decoction. There we go, that heals health. Right, narrowly avoided dying. Again. So what's the deal with this camp? Need to give the marigold decoction time to work. It very slowly recovers health. Not all of your health, but it will recover, I think, 60 health over the course of a minute. And this is the good stuff, by the way. Less powerful versions of the marigold decoction will restore less. I don't actually know how much health I have. The decoction will heal 60, and I know that's a lot. But I've definitely got more than 60. So there was another... Oh, somebody heard something and is coming over to investigate. Decoction's still doing its thing. I don't know. Maybe I do have 60. It's almost healed me back up to full. Although I started at about 10%, so we're going to say, I don't know, maybe I have like 80 health in total. I don't know if that's a lot. Certainly doesn't feel like a lot when you get smacked in the face with a mace. Come on then, let's have you. Yeah, you're not such a big man without your friends, are you? Yeah, here he comes. This is the guy with the shield. It's going to be a problem. Yep. Longsword time. That pick. Is this the guy who smacked me in the face? Twice? Oh, you want to surrender, do you? Tough shit. Should have thought about that before you smack me in the face with your pick. Right, so there's at least 2 of them left. I'll have my arrows back. Does this guy have any bandages or anything on him? No. 2.7 groschen. Oh, what the hell, why not? So there's at least 2 of them left. I'm really curious as to what the hell is going on with this camp in the middle of nowhere. I mean, ordinarily I'd be suspicious as to why these bandits are so very well armed and equipped. But that was taken care of in a patch that significantly boosted the danger of random bandit encounters by giving them much better weapons and equipment. Because honestly, it kind of was too easy. once you get the kind of equipment levels that Henry here has, your standard bandits and brigands, they were just no challenge. Alright, there they are. I see the tent again. Oh, there's one right there. He hasn't seen me yet, though. Alright, that was kind of shit. Let's try again. Get at least one arrow in him. And then go to the longsword. Got him. Where's the other one? I'm sure that... Well, maybe that was the guy who smacked me in the face. He's the one with the mace. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. They're both dead now. Ah. Some keys. This guy might have been the leader. He's got the keys. He's got a little bit more cash on him. I'm sure there was one more. I really want to know what's going on with this camp. The location isn't amazing. Well, it kind of is and it kind of isn't. There's no real natural shelter here, but they are right next to the stream, so they've got a source of fresh water. The dugouts, I mean, they're not bad, but they're not exactly permanent. Wouldn't have taken more than a day to build this camp. It's just this tent's a bit... Huh. Really? That's it? I think I might have got my expectations up a little too high when I saw this fancy tent. The rest of the camp's a bit of a shithole. Oh, this is it. Here we go. Some reasonably expensive jewellery and a whole bunch of blacksmithing gear. Well, that's all going to come in handy. A reasonable amount of groschen as well, 106. It's, yeah, I think I was getting my expectations up a little bit too high. I'm just surprised that this camp appeared out of the middle of nowhere when there was absolutely nothing marked on the map. I'm also... Did I miscount? I'm sure there should be another bandit here somewhere. They've certainly got sleeping arrangements for more than the ones that I killed. I should probably get out of here and get back to business. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on, there he is. Yeah. I'm not going to shoot him from here, I just hit his shield.
What? This guy! Attack!
Hello! Surprise! It's me. I was trying to sneak up on him so I could backstab him with the dagger. My stealth skills are good, but I was never going to get away with that in full plate armor. Right, okay. Problem solved. That was the last of the bandits. Now, amusing though this was, it's not getting me any closer to recovering the documents for Master Eichner of the Blacksmithing Guild, because this bandit camp in the middle of nowhere is nowhere near the area that I'm supposed to be searching.
This is the area Eichner spoke about. The trail from the theft leads here. I should have a look around.
This, however, is... One thing that I'd like to point out here, I keep making all of these assumptions based on logic. I keep trying to apply real-world factors to the situation in order to try to figure out where to go and what to do and what to look for. And I know that there are people who are going to be sitting there thinking, Jingles, you're really overthinking this. It's just a game. And yeah, it is just a game. But it's the kind of game where thinking like that will have positive benefits, because Warhorse, the developers, well, like that camp that I just found in the middle of nowhere, my initial thought was defensively it's not up to much, but it's in the middle of a forest. It's not like there's any cliff walls that they can build the camp up against. But they did put it next to a river. Well, not a river, a stream, because they're going to need a source of clean water. And sure enough, here I am, following the source of clean water, and there's another camp. And this time, I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm looking for. You see, this is one of the many things that I love about this game. Because you can use logic and deductive reasoning and get good results and find the things that you're looking for. Because the development studio, Warhorse, used logic and reasoning to place these things in the world. So how many bad guys are we talking about here? They've got a patrol out. One of them just walked past. You know what? Where's my potions? There we go. Strong Nighthawk. That's better. There's the patrol that I spotted. Let's try and whittle their numbers down with a bit of ranged combat. Well, he didn't even see me. I mean, he saw where the arrow came from and he's looking, but he hasn't actually seen me yet. Here he comes. Alright, somebody else saw me shooting him though, and they're coming over to investigate. Yep, I am now in combat. I don't know how many of them are chasing after me. Hopefully it's just the one. I'll try and draw him away from the camp. Come on, where are you? Oh, they've lost sight of me. They're still looking. You can tell all of this by the animated rabbit underneath the compass at the top of the screen. Its colour and the animation that it's conducting lets you know exactly what sort of state you're in. I have to admit it is a bit of a cheat code. You wouldn't normally know that the person searching for you, unless you could see them, had given up searching. But that indicator at the top of the screen tells you exactly that. There he is. Here he comes. Probably going to get one more. Oh, that was good. I'm in combat with somebody. Don't know who it is. Nobody managed to get around behind me. No longer in combat. Somebody is coming over here to investigate. Now I'm in combat again. But okay, so the rabbit at the top of the screen can sometimes send you mixed signals. I am apparently in combat with something, but there's nothing here. At the very least, I know that somebody's out here looking for me, actively searching. I'm not sure why the game's trying to tell me I'm in combat, though, because I'm clearly not. Oh, there's one there. Don't forget, it looks kind of silly. But how the hell could they not see me? They get so close and then they're getting shot at. Surely, I'm using a Nighthawk potion, so what I'm seeing is not what they're seeing. Note that there's a light over in the woods to the left of the screen as well. That's probably somebody with a lantern coming to investigate. Well, that took care of him. So how many's that now? I've lost track. 3? At least 3, maybe 4. Let's recover my arrows. But yeah, it's easy to forget when you're watching this in a video on YouTube. I mean, it's not exactly bright as day. It's still dim and gloomy, and this is with a strong Nighthawk potion. But I am able to see, mostly, well enough to be able to take these guys down at range with a longbow. And that's with the benefit of a Nighthawk potion. So these guys are going to be wandering around basically unable to see, unless they're carrying a torch, basically unable to see their hand in front of their face. It's going to be pitch black out here. People often don't realise just how dark it gets at night away from civilization. So how many more can I see in the camp? There's one. What was that? Thought I heard something.
What horse on? Hey! We're under attack!
One more should do it. I have one-shotted people with the longbow in the past. If you can land a headshot from stealth, that'll do it. Was it with a longbow? Actually, I think it was with a crossbow. Either way, I am getting better with ranged weapons. Not good. I never said I was good, but I'm getting better. And I'm pretty sure that's it. I think I've killed them all. I think I'm too late in the day now to make the meeting with the Ragman at the Iron Eagle pub. But, I'm still going to call this a good day's work. I still need to recover these documents though. Medium block isn't going to be a problem. It's only going to slow me down by a few seconds. Oh, sketch for a... I've never even heard of that axe, so there's another weapon I can make. I'm taking all the utility items. Those are useful. There we go. Sealed guild letters. Sealed guild letters. Wonder if I can read them. Well, the fact that they're still sealed, I mean, the bandits probably can't read anyway. But who are they stealing these letters for? Is there some kind of subplot going on here that I should know about? Because, I don't know, it just seems like... Actually, even with the benefit of the Nighthawk potion, it's a bit dark. And I'm pretty sure I've killed them all, so no harm in lighting a torch there. That's much better. It just seems like the guild's been getting really, really unlucky with having their documents and stuff stolen as of late. And it's always... Well, stuff's getting stolen that bandits wouldn't have any interest in. I wouldn't even know was important in the first place. So it's clearly stuff that's being stolen on behalf of somebody else. Now, maybe I get an idea as to who that was if I were to read the letters that I've just recovered. But then I would have to break the seals. You know what? I'm not that curious. I'm just going to do what the guild wants, gain the prestige, and reap the rewards. Of course, by the time I get back to Kuttenberg, it is way too late in the day to go waking up Master Eichner with the guild letters, and also too late to go and see the Ragman at the Iron Eagle. So I am going to get my head down for the night in the room that I'm still renting at the tavern in Kuttenberg Town Square, and we'll pick this up in the morning. Here's Master Eichner's place. Got the letters, the seals haven't been broken, so whatever guild secrets he's concerned about
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
are still intact.
I'm here about the stolen guild goods.
Und das sind gute Nachrichten? Did you find it?
I'm pretty sure I would be able to read them, but that would involve breaking the seals.
Aye. Here you go. I hope I didn't forget anything.
Gut gemacht. I am glad you can be relied on, mein Freund. The other masters will be pleased that thanks to you, our guild suffered no loss.
Glad I could help. If you need anything again, just call on me.
Vielen Dank. Gott möge Ihre Hand führen, mein Freund.
Well, I gained prestige, not enough to push me to rank 14, but I did get 500 groschen out of that. And while I didn't hit rank 14, hitting rank 13 did unlock the ability to speak to the bailiff about pursuing the investigation into repairing the Kuttenberg town clock. So, bright early start to the day. That's what we're going to be doing in the next video. And don't forget, I also have this appointment to keep with this Ragman fella on behalf of Innkeeper Mole from the Hole in the Wall Inn. So, lots to do, plenty of people to see. All that coming up in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.